Well, welcome everybody. Welcome in. Thanks for joining us. We got some food out, so I hope you're having a wonderful Thanksgiving week. Here in the States of America, we celebrate Thanksgiving. And while the original context of whatever it was, which was, what was it, pilgrims hanging out with the natives and being like, we all get along now, maybe drenched in lies and blood, the getting together and having some food and spending some time is great. And also the food's good. So yeah, that's a typical American holiday. Why do we only have
it on Thanksgiving?
We don't. Well,
that's
okay.
Not true.
So the majority
Nobody's
of people,
cooking me a fucking turkey.
That's true, but we do eat.
I don't get stuffing.
Thanksgiving related stuff near Thanksgiving. What? Nothing. That's crazy to have at the beginning of the episode. So that's insane to have. That's insane to have at the beginning of the episode.
It's stuffed and hidden in.
Yeah.
I'm not explaining it. Everybody else can go.
We can just think about it.
We can go back to the episode, and you know how on YouTube you can see where everybody's paused and gone back. We can go look and see everybody go. Wait, what did I miss? So I told we're having themed episodes now. We've planned out all of our episodes ahead of time so that they're all coming out on time. Even though right now we are like backed up 2 episodes and we're trying to get them out this week because Pepper and I are We are literally. This is the video file. This is the video files, and Pepper and I are like this, and we're like beating it up because we are in the trenches fighting the video files right now because we're also trying to render in higher quality. I think I fixed it today, and these may be famous last words, but I think I fixed it today. Mm-hmm. So hopefully everything's all good. I know the last 2 episodes have been whack as shit. The camera going in and out. We didn't even have footage last time. Sorry about that, guys. It was a whole thing. So
it's a podcast, all right. Yeah. It's supposed to be an audio format anyway.
Right. You know what? And I'm happy today because today was like, oh, what is today? Thanksgiving episode? That's fun. Spencer, why don't you, because I was really busy today. I was like, why don't you go get like some fun themed snacks and foods? We'll eat them and we'll answer questions.
And I didn't know that. I did know, but I had forgotten that today was going to be the Thanksgiving episode. I thought it was going to be next week, but that doesn't make sense because next week is Thanksgiving. Yeah. I would have prepared more. But
so that's insane.
In the context of what you're going to say, I would have prepared more.
I need everybody to know right now. Spencer did not bring snacks. She brought a full Thanksgiving. Okay. Spencer, hang on. I'm sorry, audio listeners. I'm going to explain it to you, but I'm going to tilt the camera down so that everybody can see it.
There's a goddamn train. There's a fucking Thanksgiving train on the table that I've never seen before.
This?
I don't know the fuck. No, the table. Oh, well, yeah, the train's also new to me.
Yeah. But this table's out every Zelda.
Spencer, can you talk about what we got here?
So we got mashed potatoes. We have stuffing. Jacob is always talking about yams, so there's yams.
Can I get to the yams?
Pumpkin pie. There's cranberry sauce under there.
Sweet yams!
Under this is turkey. That's sweet potato pie. I saw those and was like, I've never had that before, so we should get that. Over there's mac and cheese, and those are little croissants.
You went above and beyond.
Absolutely insane,
so
dude.
Huge.
But for context, I was like, okay, I'm going to go to Target or Walmart. I went to both.
Yeah.
And I'm going to look for Thanksgiving-themed snacks.
Yeah.
They don't exist. It is all Christmas. Unless you want pumpkin spice. And that was just kind of lame in my opinion. And then I was walking around Walmart and I was like, well, I could just...
Everything, I guess.
Cool.
I could just get some Thanksgiving, the standard Thanksgiving, or at least the standard American.
Standard Thanksgiving.
Well, there's more spoons. You don't have to double dip.
Oh, well.
I don't know if I can.
That one can be the mashed potato one.
There you go.
You got it. Yams. So talk about it more, Spencer. While I'm
one's good.
This looks amazing.
He said one's good.
Well, it's okay.
now it's good.
You want 2 yams?
No,
one yam.
I don't particularly know.
How much yams do you want?
I actually don't like yams, but I'm gonna try them for you.
I
Spencer
also don't like
made
yams.
a turkey.
I didn't make.
You made a whole turkey? Dude, that takes 8 hours. Tell me what you do.
I did not make a turkey.
Dude,
it is a turkey breast.
We have a
You made the turkey
full
breast?
like not steel, but we have the one utensil that has the basting thing in it that you put a turkey in.
Yeah.
And you took it out and it was in the oven. I'm like, I was filming and I came out and I was like, she make a turkey? I was like hypnotic. I was expecting weird food, not turkey. This is awesome though.
Yeah, no, it fucking slaps. This looks amazing.
Yeah, so you can go.
Put my fucking fingers on
I don't care.
Walmart had a
cranberries?
Yes.
ready for the oven turkey, and I was like, oh, that's cool, but it was $35 and fed like 12 people, and I was like, that's too much. I'm not doing that. We'll have everything but the
12.
Yeah.
Also, do you want a pumpkin pie or you want a? You know, you get. I just almost asked if you want the sweet potato one.
I appreciate it. Look, I don't know. I'm here. I'm thankful for the entire fucking effort.
Yeah.
Spencer, this is insane. Thank you so much.
Then I went to Target, and they had a much smaller ready for the oven turkey for only like $14, and I was like, I do. Oh, you're serving me. Thank you.
I mean, for sure.
But then I was like, well, Jacob will continue to make the Thanksgiving sandwiches.
Oh, I'm going to make so many sandwiches out of this.
So even if we don't eat all of the turkey or all the stuffing or all the mac and cheese, and the cranberry sauce, it'll get eaten.
For sure.
The cranberries are almost my favorite part.
I don't know if it's been talked on stream yet before, or said on stream rather, but have you told everyone what you've been doing every weekend?
Oh, I've been baking like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's insane.
Yeah, I made some cupcakes and some muffins and banana bread, and then
an entire
last week was
pie.
the pie.
Yeah,
it was the week-long pie episode of my life.
Long pie.
But there's this thing.
Talk about that pie?
There's this thing from Milk Bar, which is a brand, and they had this lady on TikTok who she just reviews and makes cookies. And she's doing like a Thanksgiving thing where she made a bunch of pies. And she's like, I've never given anything out of making, 1,400 types of cookies and all these pies and stuff. What'd you do? What did you do? What happened?
I sat on my balls.
God damn, King. How big are they?
This is so embarrassing. How did this happen?
I thought you poked yourself with the mic or something.
I'm good. I'm just gonna stand now.
In your mana is stored in the balls shirt. Bro, what the fuck?
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm good.
You still cast?
Sure.
But
oh my god, they're so small. What the fuck? I thought it was like an optical illusion. And then it did it.
How did you think that? You think my hands are enormous?
It wasn't in your hand that long. All I saw was it fly. I was like, oh, it's going to get closer. No, it is. Why is that any bigger?
Oh, man.
But she said that she'd never given anything a 10 out of 10 until she made this pie. Oh. And I was like, that pie's got to be so fucking good.
I understand now.
She's like, it is very complicated. And I was like, I can do anything.
Yeah.
And I did make the pie, but it
was good.
It
may have been a fucking week adventure.
It was a week adventure. Yeah.
Like you said.
I liked when I was telling Albert about it. I was like, and there's this pie that Spencer made. And it's not really a pie. It's more of a ganache. And he went, I'm too Mexican for that. What is that?
Oh.
And I was like, I honestly don't know.
No, it was still a pie. It just had pumpkin ganache in it. But
exactly.
We all learned.
Did you just pour Martinelli's?
I did.
Yeah.
I got Martinelli's.
Jesus, Spencer.
Last weekend.
You know what, guys? If you're watching right now, go get yourself a little bit of Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Go have some potatoes and some Martinelli's. Even if you don't live in the United States, go find a way to get it because this food is delicious.
To get Martinelli's?
Just do it, dude. Just find a way.
Yeah. Fucking
smuggle.
These last couple of weeks have been crazy on stream days. Yeah. Especially last one when we had not only pumpkin pie, but also Albert brought fucking tamales. Yeah. It was a wild experience to come here with like a fucking feast.
Albert made tamales. You had made a pie. Yeah. And I also made biscuits.
You did make those biscuits.
You did.
That was good. So I guess we're just feasting this week, which is pretty sick. All the best part. Do you guys want to hold hands and pray?
It's not as good as your mom's stuffing, but it did come out of a box, and hers is made with love.
Yeah. She makes it from scratch. It's crazy. Yeah. But we obviously have some questions today. Yeah. Which, you know what, guys, this looks amazing. Thank you so much, Spencer. This is
really.
Yeah, no problem.
This is weirdly.
Thank whoever made this prepared packaged food for me to put in the oven.
You know what? As much as I like to complain about the country we live in, it's kind of sick that for a pretty cheap price you can buy all this shit and make a Thanksgiving. That's kind of sick. Yeah. Oh man, those yams are good.
Yeah.
Yup. So, to all of you watching who are like, I don't want to tune into the eating episode. Don't worry, we got you covered. All right, we're gonna answer all all your important questions. We know you guys always prepare the best when you go into the YouTube community section and just throw down whatever you want to ask, you know?
I'm still unimpressed by yam. Not because it's your yam. I'm sure your yams are lovely.
Oh, no. That is a canned yam. That's the worst yam you can get.
This yam is...
It's all right.
I don't know. It's all right.
Do you like sweet potato fries?
No.
Man. Well, you wouldn't like yams in general.
No.
Sweet potato.
But you know what? As I said, I don't remember the last time I had them, so I might as well try them.
My favorite
still unimpressed,
fall vegetable
is a sweet potato.
It's a sweet potato. Michelle Obama said that.
God, stuffing's great.
Totally Awful asked, what are each of your current characters thankful for? What's Cayman's favorite Thanksgiving dish?
That's wild.
Out of everything at this table, Cayman unfortunately likes the turkey the most. But I think he would want an unpardoned turkey that he could hunt down and then eat and gnaw on all Thanksgiving. And then he's like the dog under the table.
Unpardoned? He's like, So the turkey was pardoned and then it was convicted again?
Yeah.
A pre-pardoned.
He wants a turkey that committed a crime.
I see. That deserved it.
Yeah, he's having a little bit of character development recently. He's starting to realize that he finds more satisfaction in killing and hunting things that deserve to be hunted and killed.
Wow.
Unlike Azarathus.
Righting wrongs.
Weirdly, Cayman, I think, now has better morals than Azarathus. Where I feel like they both started at opposite ends. Or around the same area. You could forgive Cayman a little more because he was instinctual and didn't know better.
Yeah.
Azarathus knows better and still chooses to act like that.
Yeah, we know.
I think... I don't know. I think Azarathus just probably likes the stuffing. I don't know. It just feels right for some reason. What about you, Spencer? Why don't you... What do you think your characters would enjoy out of a Thanksgiving? What we got here?
I don't know. Mac and cheese is pretty good.
That's definitely Caius who's picking. He drinks so much hot chocolate.
He does. What's that about?
Yeah, what is that about?
He likes hot chocolate.
Why?
I don't know. He grew up in the north. It's cold. Like a little treat. But now he's got adult money.
But it's not coffee?
Yeah.
Huh?
It's not coffee?
No. I don't think he likes coffee very much.
But it's warm?
Yeah, but it tastes bad.
That's true. It does taste bad.
No, it doesn't. It tastes good. Do you think Cadman likes anything out of this Thanksgiving-ness?
Oh, probably. I don't know entirely what it would. Probably be like a nice biscuit. Like a giant one.
Yam,
no, probably not a yam. Just a giant one.
Should be like, I don't want the yam.
You know the Pismo Beach, like Splash Cafe, like sourdough bread? Probably biscuit that big.
Yeah.
Probably the biscuit about the size of like a football.
It's like her head.
Yeah.
What about Anastasia's yams? If she if she made them.
I'm pretty sure she'd do anything to appease her, I think. So even if that meant gross yams.
What if you took the yams and then you put like the cinnamon and brown sugar and marshmallows on them?
I've tried it.
Yeah?
I've tried it, and
it's kind of mushy.
That's one of Lacey's favorites. Lacey makes it all the time. And I just like the marshmallows on top. I'm not really impressed.
I've never had that. I've never had it with the marshmallows.
It's good.
It's like sweet potato casserole, I think. Something
Crazy.
Like that.
Yeah.
Whoa.
More of a dessert item.
Yeah.
I just want everybody to know how much Spencer loves Martinelli's.
I do.
Spencer really likes that. And I think that's awesome.
Not as much as Tyler.
I don't think it's possible for anybody to like Martinelli's sparkling apple cider nor root beer more than Tyler does.
I know it's impossible, but I swear, I can't remember the last time we were anywhere where Tyler was drinking copious amounts of either.
Yeah.
But I have vivid memories of every time that he does, him drinking it, but he's holding it as if it was a beer bottle. And he drinks it like it is.
Yeah.
And he crushes 4 or 5 in a row. And I'm like, holy shit. I'm like, oh, it's just root beer. But every time I'm like, wow.
Like, whoa, Tyler's getting hammered right now, and then it's just not.
No.
Like, oh.
It was Fallout. I had brought root beers to a Fallout 0 session. And I remember afterwards, I think we talked about on podcast, I was like, I think Tyler drank 4 or 5 in one day. And it's at that point, I'm not mad, nor am I judging. I'm just purely impressed. I'm like, wow, I love how much you love root beer. Sugar.
Yeah. Yeah. Fucking skinny legend.
Your tummy's gonna hurt.
Really though.
Yeah, I have one and I bloat.
Yeah.
Jaden the Pirate Guy asked, anything you can spoil about any upcoming series? Ooh. Oh.
I got my character art today.
Oh shit! Wait, hang on. There's more to this question. It says, also just wanted to take a moment to thank you for literal years of thoughtful, engaging content. You've been an inspiration for me and have gotten me through a lot. Happy holidays. Thank you so much. That's very sweet. That really means a lot. Thank you so much. And then they also said, Pepper, is this your card?
Is what my card?
They just said, is this your card?
Because we're never mind.
Yeah,
we're doing a magic bit. It is the fucking Queen of Cups.
Or they have your bank card or something.
That'd be really funny. Is your card? It lists the last 4, and I'm like,
is this your card?
It is. It is in fact.
Hang on.
It is in fact.
Yeah.
I love the back designs here. Mm-hmm. Yeah, fucking Gabe has been killing with all like the little background designs. I don't. This whole group is crazy looking.
I don't mind spoiling a little bit of Fallout here on the podcast.
Yeah.
We don't spoiling. Nothing insane, you know. Mm-hmm. Anything we can spoil? Yeah, Spencer. You know, you don't need to go into too much detail. We don't need to show the art or anything like that. But what are you playing for Fallout Sub-Zero?
Playing a ghoul.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
what's
cool.
like your build focus? What do you?
Because
we don't have like a class, but
strength, agility.
Yeah. What's like a perk you've taken? Because we did session 0. Oh my god! Actually, I want to talk about this. This is the one thing I want to spoil. Okay. So we did a session 0, and we were looking at perks, and everybody's like, "Are we starting at level 1?" And I was like, "Yes." And the group is Pepper, Mia, Spencer, Grace, and Jack, and I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna start at level 1." And everybody's building characters and stuff, and everybody's trying to pick perks, and everybody's going back and forth about what perks they want to take because everybody's characters are very different. They're very cool. Somebody mentions like somebody could take Here and Now, which is the perk that Tyler took at the very beginning of Fallout 0, which one person can take it, and when they take it, it levels everybody up. But you don't get anything else out of it other than a level up. And Pepper was like, I could take it. Everybody started laughing really hard. And I was like, are you serious? We're going to start the game at level 2 because you took Here and Now at level 1. And that's what happened. Yeah. And so we're starting at level 2 because in character creation, Pepper took Here and Now. And it's really funny.
It just feels right.
Everybody was like, yay! Like everybody got to pick another perk and stuff. It was really fun. So everybody has 2 perks, which is pretty cool. What's one that you have?
One of them I don't want to say, and I don't remember the other one.
Oh, yeah. All right. We'll keep it a secret. Keep it a secret. What are... Pepper, do you want to say what you're playing?
I'm playing Robot, as if that surprises anyone. It is different. It is definitely not a Protectron, even though I fought for
one
months
of those robots
to play a Protectron again. I really did want to, but I figured I should try and love myself and try something different.
I really like your character. They're very cool.
I'm very happy with it.
Very cool. And they really took one for the whole team.
Yeah, really. And I'm still sticking with my Skullgirls naming scheme. So
very cool.
I'm one of the many names that Skullgirls gives you as a.
Hey, if people have been watching our stuff pretty intently lately, they can probably figure out. There's something that's been a little bit of a hint, but yeah. So and then on my side of things, where I could spoil something. I think I've talked about it before, but the campaign's going to take place in the Pacific Northwest Commonwealth, which it would be Washington, basically. And you guys are going to be kind of in the middle of nowhere. The whole idea is that it's like snowy and frozen over, and it's really cold. And the first area that you guys are going to be in is like a prison complex. Yeah. And you have been effectively abandoned there with none of your stuff. You guys are going to have nothing on you. Yeah. The whole point of the beginning is that you guys are going to have to like get your stuff back eventually, but also kind of find a way to escape and MacGyver together some things. So that's kind of the beginning of the campaign that I I have solidified. I'm so excited for it. So
soon.
Yeah.
Soon.
Probably around middle end of January. That's when we're looking at episode 1. So keep an eye out.
Because Strix is 47 this week?
46.
Wild.
Yeah. So only like 4 or 5 games left. Oh, sorry, 36 because we go 40. 40 will be the last game. And I just got some really cool minis.
That's cool.
Yeah. Your DM for your Star Wars game and your friend named Justin, who we've talked about on the podcast here before, has run a Magic the Gathering game before for you guys, where you initially played Stalwart. And we're gonna fight some Phyrexians coming up, and he has minis that he like painted and glued together of some of them, and I was like, that'd be cool if like I could borrow them. And Mia was like, I'll ask. And he was like, yeah, sure. Just, and you brought them yesterday. We were out of town. And when I came home and I saw them, I was like, holy fuck, these are cool.
Yeah.
They're
Justin
very
no
cool.
Joke.
It's Atraxa, Elish Norn, Jin, Gitaxis, and Thundersteel Colossus. What is that thing?
That's a Blightsteel.
Blightsteel Colossus. That's what it's called. Is it Blightsteel Colossus? Blightsteel
I don't know.
something? Blightsteel something. That thing is also super cool. The Norn mini is insane. It has
beautiful.
She has like little cherubs that are like holding her. It's so crazy. So,
I don't like those little cherub guys.
They're cute.
No, they're not.
Also, she's thick.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was like, Spencer and I were like, whoa, and then we turned around. We were like,
damn. Yeah. Yeah. I'm excited. I don't know if we're going to fight any of them this weekend, but the minis are beautiful, and we have some very talented painters in our life. Yeah, and Justin's probably the top, but that's primarily to say how good, like the scale between like Spencer and Mia are like they're all very talented. Yeah, but Justin just shoots through the atmosphere, and it's crazy.
I don't know how he does anything that he does.
He just loves it. He loves it so much. It's his little time to sit down and do a little craft, and he just loves the hell out of it.
It's very cool. It's very cool. Yeah, they're insane. So I'm really excited for that.
Yeah. I went and looked at what my other perk was. It's Action Hero.
Action Hero. That gives you more AP?
Yes.
How much more?
2. To a maximum of 15.
It's a really good perk.
It is.
Having action points is really good.
Yeah.
Especially when you're maybe melee based.
Yeah.
You got run.
I worked on something last night. That was a little bit of a spoiler for the future. I've been working on 2.1 of the Fallout system, which I plan on launching when Sub-Zero launches. I've been making a lot of changes to things, adding new stuff. Mostly, like, I'm basically patching it. I'm just going through and finding things that I'm like, oh, this is broken. This doesn't work. Like right now, I'm making a bunch of item cards, and so I'm going through and it's a good time for me to kind of like analyze every weapon again and look at them and be like, the sniper rifle's crit does not need to be 19. It should just be 20. Yeah. Because that's the crits should be reserved for other things. And so, but last night I was like randomly, I was like, there's no rules for dual wielding. And we had a problem with that in Zero. It was like, what if I hold 2 weapons? I was just like, honestly, there's just no rules for it. Yeah. And I don't have anything for it. And I still don't until last night. I made up rules for it. Yeah. So you still can't do it unless you have a perk. There's going to be. So first of all, there's basically 20 agility perks currently, or like 19, and then 19 and 18 of the other ones. Now there's going to be 20 of all of them. I've added like at least like 5 or 6 new ones. And one of them for agility is Guns Akimbo. And you can wield two weapons, and the only thing that it does is if you have 2 weapons in your hands, you fire this one and it costs 4 AP, and let's say this one costs 4 AP, you can fire the second one with half the amount of AP. Yeah. That's basically it. You just have to have the perk. So, and it's rounded up, so it's basically always going to be 3. It's either 2 or 3. It's only ever going to be those 2. So, yeah, pretty much that's it. And then there's also a perk for dual wielding weapons as well, where you can hold 2 melee weapons. And then I was like, oh, why can't you do that with your fists? So then I updated. Jesus Christ, Jacob! I updated the fists too. So lots of new things that I've been updating. I changed grapple because I didn't like it. So there's a lot of little changes. Yeah. We're getting the 2024 version of the Fallout TTRPG where it's like, he changed it. The crits are bad, and it's like fundamentally the same thing, just slightly updated. So yeah, should be good. We'll see what happens. But Maddie the Pancake asked, worst Thanksgiving food you've ever had. Whoa.
I don't know.
You know what? None of this.
Yeah, I
just want to say that this, which you put together today, is that was genuinely really good. Cool. It's pretty crazy.
One time, when I was younger, we would do really big family Thanksgiving, where it'd be like my mom and then her sisters and her brother.
Yeah.
But then also like her aunts and uncles and stuff, and then all of their kids. So it's like my mom's cousins and then her aunts and like all of that. And it's like probably like 50 to 60 people. And one of them brought a cheesecake, but it was just like cream cheese. It wasn't sweet.
Oh.
It was very strange.
Ooh.
And I was like, this is bad. And my mom's, of course, like, don't say anything. I know it's
Your
bad.
mom was like, this sucks. Say nothing.
Yes.
She's like Homer Simpson.
There is a look that I can give my mother, or she can give to me, where it's like, we both know we want to say something. But
I don't want to alarm you, but there may or may not be a boogeyman in the house. Yes. You both are like, shh, don't talk about how shitty it is.
But it's just...
That's insane, dude.
But it's like, we're going to talk about this when we get in the car.
Yeah, for sure.
But it was very bad.
That's so funny. I don't know. I can't really think of anything. I mean, I tend to really like Thanksgiving food. I'm not entirely too picky, so... I think one of the worst things that I won't eat is like if somebody brings like, so normally when we do Thanksgiving, it's just with like my immediate family. Yeah. And then sometimes we do your family, and your family is either going to be your immediate family or it's like a billion people. Yes. It's never one or the other. It is always like...
Currently they all kind of hate each other, so it's normally just my mom and my aunt.
Yeah, and then whoever wants to show up, and it's maybe 4 people, and sometimes it's 20 people. I'm unsure. But I remember one time at one of the times where it was like a billion people.
Yeah.
There was like just a really wet green bean casserole, and I was like, I'm not eating that.
They love their green bean casserole, and it's never good.
I'm just not a big fan of green bean casserole.
There
are times great. There have been times I've had it and it's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'm just not, I don't really like casserole.
It's like, this came out, these green beans aren't fresh. They came out of a can, which is not bad, but also you didn't think about how wet the green bean is.
It kind of looked like a soup. Yeah. And I was like, yo, dude, I'm not eating that. I'm skipping that.
I like wet green bean casserole.
Yo, what?
Yeah.
No. It's like a stew.
Yeah.
Green bean stew.
I think it can be. It just, I don't know. Also, they're very white. Sometimes it's like, there's no seasoning in this.
Yeah.
So it's green beans and then some bacon. Yeah. And the little crispies on the top.
And that's it.
It's like, there's not even salt in here, Angie. Come on.
You just crack the packs and threw it together. Yeah.
What's the worst Thanksgiving food you've ever had?
I think I'm very fortunate that my parents hated my grandparents and everyone around them.
Yeah.
I think after my Uncle Larry, who was a cop, I think fell off a roof while he was dressed up as Santa smoking a stogie.
I think you've talked about that before.
That fucking Christmas Vacation movie. I definitely have a great uncle that was like that one. That's just a fucking lunatic.
Yeah.
So very early in my life, we stopped doing that. My dad is incredibly good at cooking.
Yeah. Nice.
I don't think so. I don't think I have anything that I've really had the opportunity to go and go, oh, this is awful.
Yeah.
But I will say, with that prefaced, I prefer cold second day Thanksgiving more than original Thanksgiving. If it was all cold, I'd eat it and love it way more than I would if it was hot.
I don't like it more, but I still like it just as much.
No, I'm like,
it's delicious.
Can we just go to sleep so tomorrow can be post Thanksgiving?
Can be the day after Thanksgiving.
Can you put it all in the fridge so I can eat it again?
Yeah.
This is like
it's so good.
That seems like it's not, but it seems like a trauma response for some reason. Like when a kid is like, oh no, I like to sleep on the floor because that's where I slept when I was a kid. It's like, damn. It's I like the second day Thanksgiving because they didn't feed me.
I will say when my parents and everyone decided they were just gonna not fuck with each other anymore, they didn't stop the amount of food everyone made.
Nice.
Yeah.
So we still made like we never had it. We never invited anyone over because we fucking hated them. Yeah. But we still made as if it was like a 15 course like for everyone, and we had Thanksgiving for probably 10 days.
That's so great. I love that.
The past few years of going to like my mom's side of the family, where it's really just her boyfriend, my aunt, her daughter, and then my aunt's boyfriend.
Yeah.
But they still cook like there's gonna be 40 people
Yeah,
there.
and it's like they're like eat more, and
It's
I'm like no, I have a second
trays,
Thanksgiving to go.
Like, I've already had food.
Yeah.
Or we're gonna go to his parents' house where the food is better.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's like, why are you cooking that much?
And we shouldn't invite anybody over anymore.
Yeah.
It's nuts. I don't know if I can tell this. Let me see if I can tell this story, but in a sense that only you and I can understand.
For sure.
My brother-in-law.
Uh-huh.
We once had Thanksgiving where he invited a date over for the first time.
Okay.
And TLDR, she essentially held him hostage in his bedroom.
What?
They after dinner went back to his bedroom.
Yeah.
Maybe got a little frisky.
Okay.
And then I guess things escalated in a weird way, and she didn't want to leave. And he's like, Thanksgiving's over. You gotta go.
She didn't want to go home?
No.
What?
So we got like a weird like emergency call from him going, hey, you gotta kick my new girlfriend out of the house.
Oh my
she won't leave.
God, what?
It was so weird. And she made probably one of the best mac and cheeses we've ever had. And I was like, oh, this is really nice.
Wait, hang on. This is your brother-in-law?
Yeah.
So you're...
The one you know.
Yes.
I'm just not saying his name.
Oh, yeah. Wait. No, I'm confused. It's my own fault. I've confused myself.
Do you want to stop the recording?
No.
No.
It's okay.
You
know what? I can understand the context of the story regardless. Yeah. I just confused myself. I'll figure it out later.
No.
But that is crazy.
The only brother-in-law I have in my house currently.
Yes.
Got it. I understand.
Yeah, it was a very goofy thing. It was also one of the only times we invited. It was like right after COVID.
Yeah.
And my parents came over, and they were surprisingly pleasant.
Oh, good.
I think my brother set up like a little VR headset, and then they all played like DA or that like flying simulator. We all got like sick, and we had a good time. And then like an hour later, we got a text going, "You got to kick her out.
Please fucking help
me!"
And then she didn't have a ride, so I had to drive her home.
Oh,
it was the weirdest conversation ever. We got home, and he was like, "I'm so sorry." I was like, "Dude, you paid for that more than we did." Yeah. That was really.
It's funny.
That's crazy.
It was crazy.
That's insane.
It was nuts.
That's crazy. Yeah. My parents have always made Thanksgiving, like, I know how other people eat Thanksgiving, and I know that they always did it different because it was more just like big dinner, which I know is what it is. But like when I saw the way Tyler had Thanksgiving, which was like more kind of akin to the way that your family does it, but it's they do a thing I think is very sweet where they eat it on paper plates and they eat on like on the couch and they like watch TV or they watch whatever's on, and I'm like, that's awesome, that's cool. And I was always like, wow, could never be my parents though. Thanksgiving is like candlelit dinner when I was a kid on the fancy plates. And it's like, they treat it like it's super fancy. Not as much anymore because there's a billion of us now. Not a billion, but like, it's not 4 kids they're trying to impress. It's like, who cares? And we all bring stuff now, so it's more fun. But it is kind of like this. It's really nice. Simple. And it's fun. Except my mom wants to hand make everything. So it's like, she shucks the corn and she doesn't shuck the corn, but she's
makes her own butter.
Yeah, she churns the butter. No, she does make the cranberry sauce though. Yeah, or my dad does it. Yeah, my dad's gonna have some cocktail this year. He's gonna be like, that's his thing now.
That's his thing.
Every time we go over, he makes a themed cocktail. He has like 2. And he's like, you want to try it? And we're like, yeah, I'll try it. Sure. He's like, okay. And then he makes it. And I'm like, oh, it's nice because he makes it because he's excited about it. And I'm like, this is good.
I think because both my grandfathers are pastors. I don't know if we really had like a formal dinner. We do sit down sometimes. And then with Lacey's family now, we definitely do because her mom's like, her grandma's like really old, like German woman. Who's like, I got China from like 1950 that I bequeath you because I may perish from this world. And I'm like, okay, I guess we'll dust them off and eat the fucking Thanksgiving feast on or whatever. At the one time, but I remember every time that we would get together, the way that was larger with like my immediate family and my grandfather would show up, he'd like say grace or whatever. And we have like our cousins all over. It was only him. So he'd start praying and would go, and then I would look up and my mom and dad are like, this again? This again? You're like, of course this again. They're always like, what are you coming here saying grace to? It's one old man going, please, God. 9 people going, can you believe this shit?
Yeah. That's so funny, dude.
Eat while Peepaw has his eyes closed.
Your mom's like, you better fucking
The more
go.
I hear about your family, the more it really feels like it's like half of my family got mixed with half of yours.
Oh yeah, I think it's a really good assessment.
Because with my family, it was like we were praying every 5 seconds, and it was like, oh, it's time to pray, like all the goddamn time. Obviously not as much anymore, but. Well, before like Thanksgiving and Christmas, somebody will pray. Yeah, somebody does it, but it's like whatever.
No, I think the only time he ever prayed was that because my grandfather's like Orange Cove pastor, so like big buckle.
Yeah.
Like, thank you, Lord.
Yeah.
But no, that was the only ever time he ever prayed was for like an event, and we always tried to humor him, but I think. When we were kids, my mom was like, "You sons of bitches! I got 7 kids, and I wasted 8 hours cooking."
Yeah. We did a Thanksgiving with like my dad's side of the family one time, and it just didn't go well. Just crazy. I see everybody who does it with like it's like a family reunion basically for some people, which is like horrifying. Like I can't imagine going and seeing that much more of my family and being like, the election just happened. I am going to flay you guys alive. Like there's no way I'm going to go sit around and eat with my aunt who definitely voted for Trump. Like fuck that shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, insane.
When we were really, really young, my grandmother is one of 7. Mm-hmm. So my grandmother has 7. So imagine the trickle down effect of all that, right? A billion kids. And I don't know, I don't remember why, because I never really asked, nor was I really an adult enough to know any better. But all of them adopted. Mm-hmm. So it was always really weird to have all the old people show up and all the young people to hang out, but they like flirt with each other, but they were all technically cousins.
Yeah.
That was a lot of it. Is they were all adopted, but all of them were like flirting, and I was like, "This is crazy."
You're like, "Whoa,
this is nuts."
Whoa, flirting.
I mean, look, let's be honest. I was like, "God, she's so cute," and I'm like, well, "That's my cousin. I can't say that." And I was like, "Well, maybe I can."
Yeah.
She's
insane. This is one of the most insane things you've ever said.
Honestly, I was just thinking about that. I was like, for me, that's why we stopped going. Because all my cousins kept flirting with their other cousins' kids, try to flirt with each other. And you're like,
on Thanksgiving, all the cousins are just horny.
And all teenage,
so crazy.
It's funny as you grow up how much you realize your family's like fucking crazy.
Yeah.
It's like that shouldn't happen.
Yeah, I was probably
That's
8,
really
and
funny.
they're always adopting teenagers, which I love all my cousins. So it's super great. They know my sister a lot better than I do, but always fucking look at each other. And I'm like, all right, I gotta get out of here.
Get out of here.
I gotta get out of here.
You're like, that's wrong. It's like, what?
Well,
I was like,
we're not related.
Yeah.
On a technicality.
That's wild. Yeah, all my cousins are way older than me. So it's like the closest cousin is maybe 8 years older than I am, and the rest are 10, 15 years older than I am.
I've got.
Yeah.
They've always been like the older kids. Like I remember being young, and they would go on the weed break and come back, and I'm like, I'm a child, and I can't do that.
Yeah.
They're like, we're gonna go for a walk. And you're like, I want to go.
And they're like, nope.
Yeah.
No, I think most of my cousins are like around my age. I think the oldest one was like 30.
Yeah, that's crazy. That was a good question, though.
That was a good question.
There's yapping over here.
Sorry, Orange Cove.
Yeah.
Fucking
cousins dating each other. That's the most fucking rule. Yeah, trust me, we're blue state, but where we're at's not blue state.
No.
Where the reddest is the red.
Yeah.
I had to go
look at the poll results.
Came over here.
Go look at those poll results and see that San Francisco and LA are blue, and notice, you know, our county's a little pink because of us, but like it's red as shit. God damn.
All the boonies.
We drove to the beach yesterday, and it was like, it was fields, and it was just Trump.
And I'm like, there was one that was above their Trump Vance sign. They nailed something that said "Thank you." Said "Thank you, Trump."
They haven't even done anything yet.
I was like, my God.
Thank you for electing Elon Musk as our president.
Yeah.
I think it's really funny that he's been like pushing himself into the government, and they're like annoyed by him.
Yeah.
They're all like, he won't leave.
Him on that like fucking plane with Trump.
RFK's eating McDonald's after he was all
McDonald's,
like, the worms told me that the McDonald's is bad and you can't, and I'm gonna put. He said he's gonna put people who take Adderall in concentration camps.
He's insane. They tired the whole faction of that's
What's
insane.
happening? He's like, yeah, there's gonna be no Adderall. Instead, you'll go to a camp where you learn how to think normally.
What, pray the gay away?
Or pray the ADHD away.
Yeah. Because camp's always been good.
Yeah.
They can take, while I'm there, they can take the gay out.
Yeah.
We'll just wrap it all up into one.
Yeah.
I
It's
come
a
out
package deal.
Yeah, I come out looking like SpongeBob.
Yeah.
And he's like, hi, how are you?
Hi, how you doing?
Yeah. Guys, I'm neurotypical and straight. No! Straight, Jacob.
What are pronouns?
I'll vote for Trump again.
Thanks, Trump.
Oh, why did I say again? I've never voted for Trump.
Jacob's like, how do I change my vote?
How do I change my vote?
Straight Jacob, how do I change my vote?
How do I do that?
Oh, no.
Man, yeah.
How far is my cousin got to be?
Yeah.
Although I...
Orange
Hey,
code
yo.
laws.
Although I do... Orange code laws! My cousin was like 30 when I was 10.
God.
But how related are they?
Really, though. I mean,
I know some of your cousins
one
are
they're adopted, and if they're my fourth cousin, they're a
That
stranger.
is true. Two of my cousins were adopted,
Yeah.
so...
I don't want to say it's free
Morally,
game.
probably wrong.
This is the most Thanksgiving conversation anyone's ever
Yeah.
had.
Yeah, this is crazy. We're talking about Trump. This is great, guys.
Yeah.
Oh.
Although I do think I did make Hillary's victory worse. Because I was really stubborn and voted for Bernie anyways.
Yeah.
So
Honestly, fuck her.
Bernie, I fucking love Bernie so goddamn
I
much.
still
I'm
voted
for
for her,
Bernie.
but fuck her.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I honestly, I hate to say it, that's twice, motherfucker, that he's been robbed from his presidency.
Yeah.
If she just backed out and gave it to him, she probably would have won. Or he probably would have won.
Maybe.
And thank God Biden did.
Yeah.
Let's say Biden had like 15% of the vote and Bernie had 30 and he couldn't match it up because all people went to Biden instead. The bitch had a majority. He should have been the leader instead.
Fuck it. I love Bernie so much.
Now he's too old.
Yeah.
He's too crotchety.
If he was 20 years younger.
I love that he went to Biden's inauguration and he was like, "Get me the fuck out of here! I just came for my check.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just came for my paycheck.
Yeah.
Fuck you."
And on the way out, he was like, by the way, you ruined everything.
Okay.
He was like, you Democrats, you ruined everything. And he left.
Good.
Oh, God. He's so unbelievably based. GM Padre said, "Hola, just want to say I'm thankful for being a part of this community. Thank you all for the wonderful content, excellent and hilarious storytelling, and the authenticity that is so rare to find these days. Y'all are the best."
Thank you.
That's so sweet, GM
Yeah.
Padre. Thank you so
you.
much. That's very sweet of you. I appreciate that. I think that is something that we don't even really try to do. It's just something that we are, is that we just try to be us. We're just hanging out and having fun.
Just hanging out.
Thanks for being here. Thanks for hanging out with us. It's very cool. Mark T7177 asked, "I am thankful for you guys. You have brought a lot of entertainment and joy even in these difficult times. I didn't read these questions ahead of time. You guys are just being very sweet. Keep up the amazing work. I would choose you over Dimension 20 or Critical Role any day."
That's
Hell
wild.
yeah, Mark T.
You're
Thanks,
wild,
man.
dude.
That's
Thank you.
insane. We're just silly little guys. We're just
Yeah.
chill guys.
Yeah, we're just chill guys.
Yeah, we're just chill guys.
I'm thankful for
streaming.
the ATEM.
Yeah. Yes.
I'm thankful
For the ATEM.
for the new ATEM,
Yeah.
where
For the mic
the
stands?
cameras, the new mic stands, the new mics, the new camera setup.
Yeah.
So now
Colton
it's
being
easier.
displaced and moving into the house.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm not?
To rerun the wires.
Yeah. I'm thankful the set hasn't fallen apart.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thankful the walls are still up.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck. Smokehorn6036 says, "How's everybody's day going? Hope it's going great." This is the best part of my day.
Yeah, honestly,
all I wanna say.
which was on Thanksgiving dinner. I mean, like, I literally couldn't complain.
Yeah, exactly. This has
You'll
been
be
really
able
fun.
to complain in the bonus.
There you go. I'm like, shoot.
You're gonna complain. It's gonna be bad.
If I just moved over the fucking county line in Lemon Cove, I could marry my cousin.
Yeah. Wait.
Wait.
Out here in North California, you can
Yeah.
marry a cousin.
Go to Eureka.
We go out to Cancun, you can marry a cousin.
Cancun. Gotta get your COVID vaccine first, though, but don't cry.
Yeah. Don't cry. That's wild. That's a wild story.
That's crazy.
Sorry, I can't explain that one.
You shouldn't.
I just realized what you said, and unfortunately,
I can't.
you
You
can
damned
if you
us
don't
all.
say who it is.
I can't. I
totally will.
No. Don't.
No, you can't. You can't. You can't.
They
You
won't
can't.
know who it is.
No.
No.
Oh, I'm
No.
so upset. I'm so upset.
That's much
I'll say what
different.
my mom said, though.
There you go.
What'd your mom say?
My mom she's been vaccinated for COVID twice, but she said that she wasn't going to get any additional vaccines because it made her ear hurt.
Wow.
Cindy, did they put it in your ear?
I don't know.
Why did it make your ear hurt?
I mean, my mom's not really one to complain much, but so it had to have hurt pretty bad, but that's still insane.
Oh my goodness.
Those two things are not related. Just go to the ear. Go get your ears.
Why did it make your ear hurt?
Genetics.
She had earwax.
She got wax in there.
Oh my God,
flush her
that's
ears.
what it was.
Go get her ears flushed.
Yeah.
Flush your ears, and then what she's like, oh, you go.
Yep.
Yeah. She's like, oh.
What is that?
All the wax builds up in her
It's
ear
just a flu.
again.
It's for the flu.
Like that.
It
builds up
grows
in her
back
ear
immediately?
instantly, like that spray stuff that they do to the insulation. It's like, she's like, ah!
We're like, oh, she wasn't
The
looking.
Moderna's in my ear. The Moderna's in my ear.
Oh, I'm sorry, Mom. I'm sorry.
My body just filtrates the poisons, the toxins out. It makes it wax in my ear. Like, that's insane.
I don't have autism because it's in my ears. My body filters it out if it's in my ears.
I'm just so strong, it filtrates it out.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Paleo 2002 asked, are you going to do a new round of D&D Stories videos this holiday season? Yes, actually. Yes.
Go.
We haven't done it in a while. And I have a lot of stories I want to do this year. So I think I'm going to do it because I have a crazy upload schedule these next couple of weeks. And today I made like 3 ads and they're not done. And it, honestly, was fine.
Is it your turn to almost tell a story you're not allowed to tell?
Maybe I got to censor myself. Maybe I got to say that the work that I had to do today for the videos today was definitely fun and I had a great time. I definitely am not really tired and hate it.
Definitely no subtext.
Definitely none at all.
None.
Did you also film a video?
Yeah. Filmed one with Emma. That was actually really fun. That was really funny.
I heard you guys in here and I was like, that sounds like they were
We read an insane Reddit story. Oh. It was 5% D&D, 95% insanity. It was genuinely crazy.
Was it that guy's stepmom?
No, it was so much worse than that. You'll just have to see.
I'll see
because when you, it's obviously I have a somewhat, I think we all do. We know of a personal story that relates to it in a way. We've known people that are like this in the story, and Em and I were just so upset and angry. So it was really, really great video. Yeah. But we were so mad.
A little shocking experience.
Yeah, really though. Django 1989 said, "I'm thankful for Arcane Arcade and Pals."
Oh, holy shit, guys! Thank you.
Appreciate you. Artistic Mayhem 7505 asked, "Hey Arcane Arcade, I'm thankful for all the support I've received from friends and family this year."
Yo,
hell yeah, dude. I also have a question for you. For each dish on the Thanksgiving table, who are you trusting to make it? Only one person per dish.
Oh,
well, fucking, I guess Spencer the whole thing, but no, one person per dish.
That's interesting.
Let's see.
Pepper, I trust you with mashed potatoes.
That is a safe bet. I do not make. I do make really good mashed potatoes.
Mostly because most of the food I've eaten that you have given me is potatoes.
That's true.
So I just know you can.
I'm sorry, but that's also probably true. That's probably true.
It's free food. It's good.
I got 9 kids to feed, and I married my cousin. All I can feed them is starch.
Yeah. I think it's starch. All I gotta bring you tonight is starch. No, I think I've had hamburger helper and.
That's unfortunate.
It's not unfortunate.
That's really unfortunate.
No,
when did you make us hamburger helper?
You don't remember that? So Marcy was real small.
Uh-huh.
You guys came over and he made hamburger helper with Landon while he was British for 10 minutes.
Yeah, I remember that. You guys were just going back and forth being British.
Yeah, it was really funny. It was really funny. I didn't even start it.
I guarantee you didn't start it. I know it happened.
He was like, "God save the Queen," and I was like, "What's happening?" This hamburger helper looks delicious, and we just talked like that for like 15 minutes. It was insane.
No, I do remember. That. I don't remember that it was hamburger helper. I guess.
Yeah.
It was good. I've never really had hamburger helper. It was a new experience for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. Spencer, I'm gonna give you the pie because you made that really good one.
Thanks,
Steve.
I'm gonna give Emma the mac and cheese.
Marshall.
Or Marshall?
Marshall makes pretty good mac and cheese.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't want to take that away from Emma.
Yeah. Sure.
I feel like Emma would make a good roll.
That is her
That's actually true.
part.
Okay, so let's put Emma on rolls, and then let's put Marshall on mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And then I think
who's doing that turkey though?
I think I'm gonna.
I think you could do the turkey.
You think so?
Yeah. I think you have the audacity.
I feel like
Thanks. The audacity to attempt it.
Yeah.
Thanks.
But I feel like you would need prompting. It'd be like, hey, so it's got thaw.
Yeah.
Like you got to start a little bit before you think you do.
Right. I'm gonna run Grace on another dessert of some kind because she's
pretty good
normally
at it,
makes desserts, which is pretty good. I'm gonna. I think for this loadout, maybe I'll put Mia on cranberry sauce and just see how it goes. You know, I think she would not believe in herself, and then it would come out really well. Or it's the opposite. She would be like, "I'm amazing at cranberry sauce," and then it would just be all right.
Yeah.
But it's not like I would care. Cranberry sauce is cranberry sauce. So
cranberry, sugar, and water.
Exactly. And then
who's doing the yams? Who's growing the yams? Olivia would grow the yams.
Yeah, and she'd grow it on like a hill, like up in the mountains. She had to hike all the way to get them.
Yeah.
So she hikes and she gets the yams, but then we make Tyler and Colton make the yams.
Yes.
Just for fun.
She produces the yams.
Yeah, and then they do it.
Yeah.
They do it together.
Yeah.
What's Jack doing?
Oh God, he's posing. He's showing it all off.
He brings the coffee.
There you go.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
The Martinellis.
Oh yeah, or the Martinellis.
He's like Martinellis.
Well,
he's like.
That's very Jack. I got pastries.
That is coming.
When he walks in, and he goes, "Hello, I brought pastries."
Yeah.
I think there's croissants and ham things, and I don't know. My coworker made it. I'm not sure. I gotta go pee pee.
Yep.
We should do an episode where I just play as everybody. That'd be really fun.
I'll say it's really funny.
Yeah. This is the thing. I don't think I'm that good at impressions, but I'm really good at just like pattern analysis between people's behaviors. Yeah. I just know the little things they do.
Yeah.
Yep.
That was a long one.
That was on Spell Journal the other day.
Yeah.
You told me about, were you like, hey, this is going to be Pepper after the game? And I was like, holy shit, that was exactly me.
I think another thing I weirdly latch onto is everybody's laughs. I think I could do an impression of everybody's laughs if I thought hard enough.
That's funny, actually.
Yeah.
Sorry. Did you ever find that Pikmin?
No? He's out on an adventure somewhere.
You lost a Pikmin keychain.
I did.
He went and stole your social security.
Yeah, he did. He's gone. He's on some kind of adventure.
He's invading my dreams.
You want to tell a story about that? Because that's crazier than what I did, which is just
Pepper lost that keychain and was like, if you see it around, just let me know. And then that night, I had a dream that I was on my grandparents' road that they lived on. They still do. And it's like this dirt road that goes down to the back, and then that's where their house is.
Yeah.
And I was walking down this dirt road looking for the Pikmin. And then instead of leading to my grandparents' house, it led into the woods. And I was like, okay, well, it's got to be on this path, right?
That was your first mistake.
The wooden path.
What?
Yeah, you followed a Pikmin into the woods.
I did follow a Pikmin into the woods.
They're going to carry you onto the ship and blast you off into space.
Yeah.
And
then it was dark. I had like a flashlight. And I was like, well, I'll just look for it. And then I woke up.
Nice, dude. I like the purple one. He's big.
He's big? I don't know much about the
I like the big purple one.
I was trying to see if I could... I'm trying to see if I can find the Pikmin sound for you to like give ambiance.
Oh.
But they're like 9 hours long.
9 hours of Pikmin?
Yeah, I just wanted the fucking. Well, I guess my mistake was Pikmin with reverb.
Pikmin with reverb.
But I could not find anything fast enough to do the little Pikmin sound.
But I didn't find
the Pikmin. Yeah, it's about what it is.
I didn't find him.
Well, honestly,
you're in the forest here.
Yeah, but you know when you have you're having a dream and like you're trying to accomplish a task in the dream.
Yeah.
And then when you wake up and you're still kind of asleep, you're like, oh, I know where like I could look. And my brain was like, it's in the couch. But I don't know.
Wow.
Maybe it is.
Honestly, I have no idea where I lost them or how I lost them, but it's okay.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just got if you love something, you set it free. If it came back, it's yours. If it wasn't, never was.
My dream the other night was that you got canceled for some reason, and I had to apologize, but everybody was cool with it.
Well, hang on. Well, you apologize on my behalf?
Yeah, I don't, because I came into the dream like a movie where you don't know the context of what happened. So I was like, something happened, and the part of the dream that I spent the most time in was like, oh, what do I gotta do? Because for some reason, everybody was like, no, it was okay. Jacob, you just need to apologize for it, and then it's fine. And we were cool with you still, and everybody else was. I don't know what you did. But everyone was like, yeah, it's all right.
But it was acceptable after you gave
but like the plot of the dream was that I was like, oh, I just really got to formulate this apology. But how do I do it for Pepper?
You're just PR, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know. Yeah. And I woke up and I was like, what the fuck was that?
Look, I don't know if I'll get canceled or anything. I'm pretty mundane in the whole thing. But I mean, I've said some dumb shit on stream that I probably shouldn't be allowed to say on stream. You know, sometimes it happens. Sometimes you say some dumb shit. But that's what I told Emma today when we were filming. I was like, I continue to say I won't be canceled. Because, one, if I get canceled and I'm stupid enough for that to happen where I fucked up that bad, I want it to be so bad that you can find clips of me and then curb your enthusiasm on me. Yeah.
And you can be like, Tyria is saying that it won't happen. Fucking idiot. And then two, it won't happen and I'm confident in that. So
it's really win-win.
It's so easy to not just be like a piece of shit.
Yeah.
And also, we're already so authentic with what we do here. There's a lot that I don't hide. So it's like, I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah.
There's people who just live entirely different lives and have crazy secrets that they hide for a long time that nobody ever knows about them. And it's just like, wow, I wonder what that's like.
Yeah.
Izzy V830, who's a member, asked, me and my best friend just started a one-on-one TTRPG game in which we made a world collaboratively and are taking turns GMing sessions for the other. That's
cool.
Crazy. I'm curious if you have ever played any one-on-one games. If so, any tips? If not, would you ever try one? Pepper Bazinga.
And also with you.
I have done session zeros that are one-on-one that are kind of fun, but I'm glad that they end because to me, it's a little awkward. What?
I'm so happy when they're over.
I'm so glad because the group dynamic is really great when you need to prepare something or have something ready.
Yeah, of course.
You have to have more ready because you have more players. But you also have that interim time where you have to prepare something. And when you have one person, you're just like constantly going. And so the even fall session zeros were all one-on-one. And they were really fun because it was really personal. It's just like, what do you do in this situation? And I know a lot of people have fun with one-on-one D&D. But I find it a little awkward sometimes because I'm like, it's just this one person. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't have much advice, though. I've only really done it a couple of times.
On our honeymoon, the Curse of Strahd revamped thing had just come out.
Yeah, and I was really wanting to run it.
We did Castle Ravenloft that night. Like, we just did the entire...
on my iPad, I pulled up the maps, and we ran a one-on-one Curse of Strahd game, and it was pretty fun. Yeah.
It was COVID times. We were on our honeymoon, but there wasn't much you could do.
And we also watched Castlevania.
We watched all of Castlevania.
Yeah. That was fun.
Yeah.
My advice was don't sleep with them. It's the only time I ever actually ran one-on-one was with the girlfriend at the time. It was a lot of fun, but
that's really funny.
Sessions were mixed.
Whoa. Like, do we get to RP this out right now?
Yeah.
Can we play this out right now?
We'll cut the black. Let
Yeah.
me just turn off 10 hours of owl hooting on
Owl hooting.
That fucking chicken's in there. And that Pikmin.
Yeah.
Pikmin.
Pikmin.
Like, shut up, Pikmin.
Shut up.
I'm trying to get it in.
I'm having a good time with my cousin.
I know Pikmin, but she's our fourth cousin. The DNA resemblance is none. I'm also adopted on one side, Pikmin. It's okay. It's okay.
Pikmin, stop judging me.
You're all Pikmin anyway. What do you know about genetics? You're sprouts.
Man. Mario Sack.
We got one more question.
Mario Sack said, I'm thankful for good times and memories I've been able to share with people.
Wow.
That's so sick. Yeah, I haven't heard from you, Mario Sack, in a little while. What's up, my guy?
Based you.
Yeah. Spencer, this was amazing.
Oh, thanks.
And if you guys want to join us in the bonus episode, we are going to... There's another surprise Spencer has for us.
Oh.
I don't know. Is it a second Thanksgiving? What could it possibly be?
Honestly, I could.
You could go.
What about second?
What about second Thanksgiving?
Yeah.
We've had one Thanksgiving, yes. We've had one cousin here.
No.
I'm a second cousin.
Oh, we're gonna have to release a statement proving we're not cousins.
The dream is real.
This is
the dream.
Yeah. I did not marry my cousin. I promise. Lacey does have a fear of that, though, that we might be related.
That you might be related.
We definitely are not, but it is funny to.
That is really funny. Yeah. That is really funny. Yeah.
But it's a thing about being adopted on one side. You don't know.
Yeah.
I have no idea what that side does. I have no idea what anything about that or where it connects. So I could be looking at Albert and be like, whoa,
holy shit, nice, hell yeah,
fucking mi familia.
Yeah.
All right, well, we'll see you guys in the bonus episode.